What's up, everybody? Back in with another episode of The Sims 4.
Sunny Daniel Enterprises.
When I left off, man, y'all didn't see the new vault. Now check it. I'm not done. Don't worry. We still gonna do a long episode of building in the vault. But off camera, I have been messing with this vault. It's by no means complete. I say it's like 35% complete. Maybe not even that. So basically, the whole bottom floor I redid. Are y'all ready to see it? Because I'm ready to show it. I'm not done designing it yet, but we're going to show you. Also got a car idea, basketball idea, club idea, all of that. But this is the second floor. So I don't know if I told you I was moving to the bigger base. I moved to the bigger base. And this is the bigger base. We're going to expand all of this out. But this is going to be the long episode. This might actually be a live stream. I might do a live stream, talk to y'all on live stream while I'm doing this. But I'm not sure yet. But this episode, I'm going to show you the basement. We're going to finish the basement up. This is the new basement, y'all. Do you see this? Do you see how big this is? All right. So this has been expanded a lot. It's hard to tell off top what's been going on, but basically what I did was I took these bedrooms, I made a whole nother row, a hallway, and another row, made the downstairs thing. I'm going to just try to show you what I did. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bedrooms right now. Got 10 bedrooms. They're kind of different sizes. Like this is the biggest one. This is probably the room I'm going to live in because I'm the overseer. The overseer of the vault, of course, always has the bigger vault. But, you know, some are a little smaller. Some are different shapes. Some, you know. But these are all not done yet. These are just from me copying and pasting and duplicating the rooms. But what I did love about it was this right here. I think this looks so cool to me. Now, maybe it's because I grew up in an apartment and it's something about big, long hallways that just give me a vibe. But I love this big long hallway because it just, I don't know, it just makes me want to run up and down the hallway. Like, I don't know. It's just something about it that I really like. Probably because I grew up in an apartment, and in the apartment we had, you know, you have a big long hallway that you go to the laundry room, the elevator, and we used to run down it and ride the bikes down it. All of that's beside the point. I really like the hallway. All the lights are off center. This is just a rough draft. So we got this little area over here. This is going to be the residential area where, you know, everybody sleeps and they got their own little bathrooms, but it's still going to be somewhat small. Then over here, I made the new go down to the vault spot. This is the new go down to the vault spot. Before I had the little back way through the inventory room. I changed that completely, made this room. We got the two vault boys. It's kind of got a theater feel to it. Got a little sand on the wall. All of this is still kind of under construction, but I definitely love the two vault boys, and I love the vibe, like with the waterfall when you come down. So I'm loving that. You go through the door. This is where you got the 3. I'm currently making a new logo up here. That's gonna be my logo that I'm gonna replace BTS with. And the kitchen, I love the kitchen, man. Like, look at this kitchen, bruh. Now, I know it's weird because y'all are so used to me making like modern stuff, but I downloaded this kitchen off the gallery and it was something about it that just spoke to me. You know what I'm saying? It said, yo, I'm cozy. I'm comfortable. I'm Thanksgiving with your family. And that's the kind of vibe I'm getting from it. And it was a lot smaller, so I just expanded it and made it a lot bigger. But I don't know. It's just something about it. I usually don't go with wood cabinets at all. I never go with wood, actually, that looks like this. It's just got kind of a comfortable Thanksgiving type vibe, and I love it. You know what I mean? So if you love something, you got to go with it. I got a little nook over here where you could have some coffee. You know what I'm saying? Talk to your girl, talk to your homies, just conversate a little bit. Not nothing too crazy, but a little bit over here. And then over here, we got the new living room situation. Our new living room situation is a lot like the old one, except it's a little bit bigger. Same amount of TVs, but just a little bit bigger. Because I was going to do 4 on each side, but I was like, nah, we ain't going to do 4 on each side because then you ain't going to be able to get a good angle. Over here, you still got the 2 TVs. You got some bubbles over here. You know what I'm saying? You want to do a little casual bubble sucking. You know what I'm saying? You could do some bubble sucking. We got the fish tank. Like, the vibe down here is just so nice, bruh. And then we got the dining room area over here. I'm going to do a full walkthrough when this is done to give you the complete vibe. I'm just showing you what I was doing, though. But, like, look at that, man. And you know that's my favorite color. Like, this deep, dark purple, like this color in here. That's, like, my favorite color. So all of this goes together. We got the little stereo. Got the beautiful wall art over here. I mean, that's beautiful, man. That's perfect. And when you go in here, you can see, like, from the kitchen, the kind of vibe you got. It's like all open concept. We got a little bit of exposed brick, not too much, but a little bit to give you that you're secure feel. And that's what I'm loving about this whole vault idea, because I'm usually making big white, clean, ultra modern houses. This is a little different. I don't think I've ever had exposed brick in my house before, but as you see, it gives it a vibe, man. Like, I kind of like it. It makes you feel secure, solid, you know what I'm saying? So I like it. What else I gotta say? So then this is the recreational area. This is where everybody's gonna gather up. And then over here we have a doorway. We actually have two doorways, but this one is just a little closet because I'm a symmetrical person and I needed two doors. But this door over here is gonna take you around the corner here, right? Around the corner here. This is going into the more, this is our, what's a good word for it? Kind of our utility area of the vault, but it's super secure because it's like nobody needs to see this stuff except the people that are about that life. So this is a restricted area. And through this area, you have all like the little, I don't know what you'd call this, the life support system of the vault is inside of here. And the reason I did this, I'll tell you all in a minute, is pretty interesting because I could have just made a room here, but I like doing this life support thing to split this because I made two spots here. Over here, I wanted to make a daycare. And I'm not sure if I still want to do this as a daycare or a school or maybe a meeting room that can kind of second as a school. I'm not really sure because it's right across from this, but I don't know, because I just told you, like, this needs to be kind of like a utilitarian kind of place. So I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know the words I use either. I just throw words around that I've heard before, you know. Like, yeah, it's a platypus. You feel me? It's great. You know what I'm saying? It's a plethora of ideas. Plethora is my favorite big word, though. But, yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to make this a meeting room, a school, or maybe split it in half and do both. Have no idea. Over here, though, the garden has gotten a major update, man. Basically, I went online, I found a garden and just made it my own, which is what I pretty much did with the kitchen as well. Sometimes you just got to go in there and just take something and just make it better, man. So I took somebody's garden, completely changed it. I pretty much didn't keep anything the same, but I took all the plants, put them in a row, got real creative too, because this, you see this is the ventilation system. And the ventilation system is running the oxygen through the vault, so we have air to breathe, and it's also taking the carbon dioxide that we're exhaling and it's pumping it into the room. So I got a whole filtration system, a bunch of vents up here that's, you know, running that through the whole vault. So we got a whole situation going. I love the garden. I wish I could have made it a little bit bigger, but I wanted to make this hallway by 3 because I really would have liked to do brick here as well. But for right now, I'm going to stick with the 3-length hallway. Plus, I like this door. I really like this door. I think it looks cool when you look through it and you can see the grass and stuff. So then you move down the hallway. This is very undone, by the way. Move down the hallway. This is the new inventory room, man. Now, the new inventory room, bruh, is lit. It is way bigger than the one that I had originally, which it needs to be because this is going to be the master vault. This is the Daniel vault upgraded. This is the king of the king, you feel me? So this has a closet that you could woohoo in if you want to. I always thought it would be hot you woohoo in the storage closet, so I put a storage closet in here. That was the only reason why I did it. You know, the kids would come in here, sneak and do some woohoo action or something. But we got plenty of ATM machines, plenty of liquids, food, containers. This storage room is not even full yet, and it's full of stuff. So I love the new storage idea. And then this is the science lab / medical bay, because every good vault needs a medical bay, also a science lab. So we're going to split this or make it double, and we're going to do a science lab / medical bay. So when the people have babies, all that kind of stuff, they're going to go down here to the medical bay, have the baby. It's going to be lit. Trust me. So I added this whole piece. And the reason why, if you're wondering, why did you split the vault like that where you can see, you know, the black part? The reason I did that is because I like to play with the walls halfway up, right? If I didn't do it, you wouldn't be able to see this wall. And I like to be able to see this wall. And if I would have just made this whole wall would have been gone. So that's the reason why I made this split like that. And I wanted to be able to see this TV wall. And if you would have put that together, this TV wall would disappear and all you would see was this back wall. But the way I did it, you could see both walls, which I love. And that's a little trick or a little tip for y'all that want to have a similar situation. But yeah, so this is the downstairs part of the vault, y'all. I'm loving it. Oh, I also got a little storage unit over here, you know, just to keep a little bit of things for the household items, you know, that people are going to be using in their rooms, like toilet tissue, house cleaning supplies, things that we use regularly. We're going to stock up in this room from this room. So everybody don't always have to go to this room to clean and do all of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I have the laundry day thing, but if I had the laundry day thing, I was going to put the laundry room in there. So if I ever download that, which I probably will when it goes on sale, because you got to be smart with EA, you know, I'll put the laundry room in there, which, by the way, I signed up for their program, man. So we're going to see, fingers crossed, that they give me some love. I don't know what it's going to benefit me, but, you know, still, man, give them some love. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this here. I just thought it would be kind of cool, like a hotel vibe. You know, when you go outside to the hallway, they got the little vending machine and like a little area where you can, you know, get your food or whatever. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do that, keep that or not, because I don't want my Sims using all this stuff. And then, of course, we got to get all of this together, like the bedrooms. Y'all got to submit your room so we can put some in here and, like, really, you know. I want you to go ham, man. Decorate that joint. Make it look crazy different, because I want people to have different type of rooms. And I say that, and I love y'all, but if it's anything like the damn truth, I'm going to probably end up taking the rooms and making them all look the same. But I don't want to do that, so hopefully y'all make some really good rooms that look different that I can use. But yeah, so this is the vault, man. This is the vault. Doesn't this just give you a Thanksgiving vibe, man? Like, I can't wait to decorate for fall down here. Like, it's going to be so nice down here. But also the garage idea. The garage idea started down here. I was going to put the garage right here, but I was like, you know what? I don't want to put a garage on the bottom floor because that doesn't make sense. How would you get the cars up to the actual surface level? So I decided to go ahead and put the cars up here. You see what I'm saying? So this little room here, let me explain this to you. First of all, we have Teslas. We have 1, 2, 3. We got four Teslas, 4 Falcons. I call them Falcons because of Jaden, but you know, they Model X's. I got 4 Model X's, 2 Chargers, and 1 Mercedes S-Class Coupe. One of my favorite cars. I have all of these cars in here because when it gets time to move or it gets time to get ready to go back to the surface, or say we got to go out and travel to the wasteland, whatever, we need to have vehicle mobility. You see what I'm saying? We got to have vehicle mobility. If you're wondering, what are all these things on the wall? I'm sure some of y'all have guessed by now. Post in the comments what you think they are. But these are the Tesla Model X's battery packs. You see what I'm saying? Because when you're out in the wasteland, you cannot be out there with a Tesla and your battery dies, man. And sometimes you got to go ahead and drive 600 miles in a day. You know what I'm saying? Or in 2 days. So you need some extra batteries. So we got full rack of batteries in here. And then all it is, of course, gasoline. Because we need gasoline, which is why I got the Chargers. Because, you know, sometimes wasteland, sometimes you got to go backwards and use some gas, man. Because gas is really easy to use. You pump it in the tank, you're done. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about charging or replacing batteries and none of that. So you still got some gas cars in here, and of course the Mercedes is a gas car as well. But we have enough cars here to transport. This is 7 apiece, so 14. Let's see, 14 times 2, that's 28. And then you got probably 5, 10, that's 38. 2 people. You got enough room in here probably to transport 40 people comfortably. That's how many cars we got in here, which is crazy to think that this amount of cars could travel. You could have 40 people in these cars, which is, I guess it makes sense though, because the Model X can hold 7 people each, which I've never been a fan of the Model X. I think it looks too much like a van. Like, I don't like that van look, but the technology behind that car and that truck, rather, is amazing. I love the Falcon, but it's just not appealing to me. It doesn't look that great to me. No matter what nobody does with it, it just doesn't. It just looks like a van. But hey, sometimes you got to go with a van when the tech is there. But I would buy a Model S just because it looks more like a car. But this Mercedes is just for me and my bae. You know what I'm saying? This is me and bae. Me and bae and maybe the kids. Me and bae and the kids. Whoops. This is for the Mercedes. So the Mercedes will be rolling and you got, but yeah. So that's the story behind the garage, man. So this, of course, is going to incorporate something up here, which is why I put this big square here. So I'm going to do something really cool in the vault, man, with this. And the second floor, I think this floor here, I should say the first floor underground, I'm going to probably do a live stream and y'all can help me along with it and we could talk and I could be reading the donos and all of that, man. So, you know. Be on the lookout for that, man. And if I don't do that, we're going to be doing a whole lot of hour episodes over here. This episode, I want to go ahead and I want to make this room something. Now, I'm still not sure if I want to do a school or whatever. The gallery currently is very broken. It looks nice. It's new or whatever. I mean, I don't know if it looks all that nice. It looked fine before, but it gives the people that created the stuff a little bit more credit, which is always good. But it's broken though, because every time I download something and I click X, it makes the game freeze. So I'm just gonna go in here for ideas, and I'm not gonna click anything, because if I do, it's gonna break. You know what I'm saying? Class. Yeah. So if I click any of these, just click in, it's gonna mess up. So I'm not going to even do that. But I just want to get a kind of an idea of what I want to do. I want something that looks like a lab, but like a class, I mean, but also kind of like a business office. You know, maybe I'll do they even have desks in here? I feel like they have a desk, but it's not going to look and be what I want. Let's see if they got a desk in here. We need something for a study, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, they got plenty of little desks, like kids' desks. This would be like a teacher desk, though. Where was the kid desk? Yeah, this would be like a kid's desk right here. Something like that. This would be cool for a classroom, too. I don't know, y'all. I've been thinking about doing live streaming more full time. I know. I say the same thing all the time, but you never do it, Sonny. I know, man. But, you know, I'm the type of person that I got to make sure everything is set up right before I do it. I don't just jump into stuff. I got to make sure everything is set up and everything is looking right, feeling right, doing right before I just say, boom, I'm going to do it. You know what I mean? So right now I'm still, it's like the new channel. By the way, I changed my mind. I'm not making a new channel. Damn, Sonny, do you ever keep your word for what you saying? Yes, I do. But listen, what I did was I did research, y'all. I did research. And the research I did took a long time. All night I was doing this. Not all night, but a couple hours. So what I did was I did research on people that had a big following, that had multiple channels, that created second channels. One of the biggest ones that I've seen that I kind of compared to was, his name is Travi Williams, I believe. Travi Williams. Travi Williams has 3 channels. His main channel that he first created has almost 1 million subscribers. Second channel, I think it's got 449,000. The last channel he made is at 80,000. Those 2 channels, the one with 1 million subscribers, he don't make hardly nothing on that. or the second one that's got 449,000. But the newest channel, he's making the most ad revenue. So what I was thinking though, it was like, man, dude got all these channels, and for real, I didn't even think he was that big of a YouTuber. Like this whole time, I thought Travis was kind of small, but he had a channel that had almost 1 million subscribers. So what I was thinking is like, wow, for brand deals and all that kind of stuff, like starting new, you look like a small fry. And, you know, with brand deals, it's a dog world out there, man. Like it's all about numbers, bruh. And it's messed up because, you know, I'm going to be 100 with y'all with the whole situation. And what I love about the whole new generation in general is y'all want to see me eat. Y'all want to see me win. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to see me make my bread so I can keep making content. And that's the beauty about nowadays compared to like how YouTube used to be. YouTube used to be like, man, why you complaining about money? Blah, 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 blah. Get a real job. Blah, 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 blah. But nowadays people like, man, F that, you feel me? We want our creators over here so we got content to watch. So y'all want to see me winning, and that just it warms my heart, you feel me? Because it's like, damn, we like a team for real. So basically what I'm saying though is the brand deals, you already know I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Brand deals all about followers, all about engagement. And if I start a new channel, of course I'm gonna have like a couple thousand people go over there, but my total numbers aren't gonna be that impressive to a company I'm trying to get brand deals with. And does it matter about brand deals? Not really. That's not really why I decided not to do it. I decided not to do it more for growth. I feel like you look at somebody like iJustine, which I take iJustine's expertise very seriously because she's one of the original OG people on YouTube. You know, her, all the people that started YouTube when it was first starting out. Those people are the their opinion matters a lot. Everybody's opinion matters, but their opinion matters a lot. But I saw Justine, man. Justine used to have like 4 channels. She had a gaming channel, I think, cooking channel. Well, I know she had a gaming channel. I'm not sure if she had a cooking channel. She had a vlogging channel. She had a main channel. I think the only channel Justine even uses anymore is her main channel. But she uploads everything to her main channel now. She might still have a vlogging channel though. I'm not sure. But whole point is, I think it's just too much to manage so many channels and like spread your audience so thin on the channels that you have people over here and people over here, and then you tell people to go over there, but they don't go over there. And you got a video over there, but nobody's seen it because they didn't get the notification because YouTube is crazy and they couldn't find your videos and all that. So I think best for the brand, best for me, best for everybody is that I stick to one channel. Everything is in one place. Of course, I keep the playlist and everything linked up, but I stick to the one channel and try to blow this channel up and keep growing this channel to 400,000, 500,000, 600,000. And then it just grows as one massive channel, like a PewDiePie in a situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? PewDiePie used to play games. Now he does like everything. He didn't start a new channel. He didn't start 3 channels. And he could have. He got plenty of subscribers. But him just keeping the one made PewDiePie who he is. If PewDiePie had 3 channels and they all had like 10, 15 million or 20 million each, he would not be the biggest YouTuber. And if he was, it wouldn't be by as much, is what I'm saying. Because his audience would be spread so thin. Well, not thin. 20 million is not thin whatsoever. But you get what I'm saying, though. So I think best for me is to stick with the one channel. And I asked a lot of people for their opinions, and people had mixed opinions on it. Some people were saying it was a good idea to do it, to get, you know. And a lot of people that were saying it was a good idea were people that were looking at it like I was looking at it. Like, man, look, I ain't getting no love on this channel. Ain't nobody trying to give me no ads on this channel. I'm getting age restricted on everything. So why am I going to continually upload on this channel? But at the same time, I had to think about it. I lost my train of thought. I knew that was going to happen soon, because you saw how I wasn't doing nothing on the game when I was actually talking to y'all. Now I'm starting to do something on the game, and I can't do 2 things at once. But basically what I'm saying is I think that's the best idea for us to do that. And we will grow together on here. And I don't think it's necessary to have 2 channels. I don't think it's gonna make or break anything to have 2 or 3 channels. I think if anything, it might hurt the growth because I have so much going on. But it's nothing is gonna change. Pretty much everything that I was gonna do on that channel, I'm gonna still do, except it's gonna be on this channel, and it'll be just as lit as it was on that new channel, except it'll be this one. Hey, y'all ain't even gotta go nowhere. See what I'm saying? You ain't gotta turn on post notifications again. And I think that might be another problem. There's so many like things you need to do on YouTube now to like set stuff up. So then I had to be like, hey y'all, go to my other YouTube channel, turn on the post notifications, turn the post notifications to this channel, like the video over here, then go over there, then like the video over there, but make sure you subscribe. It's just like, it's too much, man. It's already enough. You got to go through that anyway. But I think keeping it 1 is the best idea, man. So that's what we going to do. I'm going to be rocking with y'all on this one. And we growing, man. You know, the numbers don't say we growing all like that, but we're definitely growing because I'm noticing in these comments, there's a whole lot of people supporting, man, showing love in these comments that never were there before. Now, I don't know if they just coming out because I'm like really trying to talk to them and see them, or they just are new. But it's a lot of people, man. The other day I saw, what is her name? Because I just subscribed to her. Her name is like Sun Books or something like that. What's your name on here? Shout out to you. I saw you in the comments the other day. I don't know if she just saw me when I subscribed to her and subscribed to the channel, or she's been subscribed. But if you've been subscribed, that's crazy because I just ran across you on the homepage and was like, hey, this girl cool as hell. I watched one of your live streams and it was like, boom. So collab coming soon. Always. You know what I'm saying? Always keep the collab open. But yeah, man. So it's a bunch of people that I'm noticing now, and I just love it, man. It's the positive energy, man. That's the one thing that I'm trying to get back into now. You know, is the positive energy that I used to have with YouTube. And sometimes you lose it and get caught up in stuff, but I'm getting it back now. And it's just all about making the videos, getting y'all to talk in the comments, and just, you know, just have a positive whole impact. You feel me? I'm more on that now than anything else. Like, I don't even care about nothing else. I just want to have that positive impact on y'all, make content, be creative, and be good. You feel me? So that's what we gonna do. And that's what we're going to continue to do. And we're going to bring you a whole bunch of stuff, man. So those challenges and all of that we was going to do on another channel is going to be coming on this channel. And, yeah, man. So be happy, be excited, because it's about to be lit. And another thing that I realized, too, since this whole episode, I'm just pretty much talking. This is why I do this stuff off camera, though, because I just talk to y'all, man. That's all I want to do is talk to y'all. But another thing I was realizing is that YouTube's algorithms, of course, they prioritize channels that upload a lot. If you upload a lot, they prioritize your channel. Well, you know me. Y'all know me more than anybody on YouTube. If I make another channel, I'm not going to be uploading vlogs every day. No matter how much I say I want to, it's just probably not going to happen. So if I do the vlogs and the challenges on this channel, I could always upload every single day on this channel because I got gaming content. So algorithm wise, analytic wise, that's probably better, because in the off days where I'm doing other stuff, I could go ahead and do, you know what I'm saying? Gaming, challenge, vlog, gaming, live stream, all on one channel. And that channel is going to be like moving, you know what I'm saying? It's a train. So I think that, you know, it's the move, man. You see, I'm more excited about it than I was before, because I'm looking at it in an optimistic way. You gotta be positive, man. You let that negativity get to you and it'll ruin your life. Not that it ruined my life, but did she call me? But yeah, man. So at the end of the day, I love y'all, man. And y'all keep me motivated to keep going and keep pushing forward. And we creating a whole family over here. And that's at the end of the day, that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters. But we are going to have a lot of big things happening. But right now I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing with this room, because this room is a mess, period. I feel like I've been talking for 30 minutes. You have been talking for 30 minutes. But, yeah, man. So I don't know what I want to do with this room. I like this idea that I'm doing here, but I feel like this looks so sterile. It looks so cold. Like, what are you doing, man? I want it to be kind of fun. And that's why I was thinking making 2 rooms. Like one. All right, let me think a minute. Because I got to think about the whole vault. The bottom floor of the vault is the most secure, number 1. Number 2 is the most homey. And number 3 is the things that you would need on a day-to-day basis. The second floor vault, aka the first floor underground, is the vault for community. This is where you go up there and you do your shopping. You do your restaurant eating. You play your basketball games. You go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? That's why I moved the inventory room, which you can tell how small this inventory room is compared to the one I just made. Moved the inventory room and the science lab downstairs because the science lab needs to be a medical bay. Medical bay goes into residential with having kids and being sick and all of that. And also the inventory, because the inventory is a very important part of the vault, and the vault needs to be secure and all the people are downstairs. So, you know, and people will have jobs. Job being, you got to go to the inventory room, bring the stuff up to the restaurant, stuff like that. So it works. But I don't know if I want to put a daycare / school up in the community part, because I feel like it might be kind of distracting to have a school up here. And then I also, maybe do I want to put an office up here and have like an office room up here in the community area? I don't know yet. I haven't decided mentally yet, because I feel like an office for the vault would have a big table. You'd sit around the vault table and have a meeting about the vault. Important meeting about the vault. Like, this is what we're doing. This is our ration levels. This is our plan. This is our this. We need such and such to do this. We need such and such to do that. We got to build a new ventilation system, blah, 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 blah. Very serious meeting type situation. And then you have a school and stuff. See, I don't know if I want to do that upstairs with all of this. Like, I don't think I want the school upstairs, because they for kids. You got to keep the kids safe. And the safest part of the vault is at the second floor. 2 floors underground. So I think I want to make this the school. Now, can we do this as the school and have an office? Let's do it. Let's just do a rough draft real quick. See, what I'm thinking with the office is you have a really long table. Let's just pretend this is a table. Table, really long table, bunch of chairs, boom, 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 all the way down the thing. Have like a TV right over here. I'm going to probably look at this in the future and be like, man, what was I doing? Have like a TV right there at the end of the table. It would be a lot bigger, of course. Not that big, but you know what I'm saying. Glass walls around it. Almost like Empire. You know the little meeting room in Empire that they sit in when they do the meetings and stuff? It's kind of what a meeting room means, Sonny. Yeah, but something like that. You know what I mean? Where it's just like boom, boom, boom. Glass, all of that. Do you think that could work upstairs? I think that could work upstairs. I think I could keep that upstairs, which means we can make this a school, because that's like a formal meeting. That's for everybody in the vault. This is like for the kids of the vault that are living under here, right? I mean, the most valuable things is the medical bay, the inventory, the plants, and the kids, right? Kids are the future. So yeah, we'll be making this a kids room. Now, whether or not I'm going to do it on camera this episode, I don't know, because I've been talking my ass off. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it this episode or not, because I probably should pause this episode anyway. Trying to keep these episodes 20 minutes so I can upload them every day. So I'm probably going to pause this episode here. But again, man, I love y'all. Thanks for watching. Oh, I meant to tell you about the hub. So this on the hub, right? Look. First of all, I'm supposed to be uploading a video today, which I did not do. But I emailed the chick at the hub talking about the thing so I can get some money, right? Get the ad revenue. So I can get the ad revenue. She tell me they don't pay for content like this. I said, bitch, the fuck? You feel me? Like I was like, I like what he got Saudi though. Like I ain't gonna lie, I hit her with the. I got 300,000+ subscribers on YouTube, and you telling me I can't get paid for my content? I had to hit her with some Denzel action, and she hasn't replied yet. So if they don't give me any ad revenue on Hub, it's gonna. I mean, on the Hub, it's gonna be strictly for the fun. I'm not gonna really put that much effort into it, even though I'm lying because I probably always put effort in everything I put out. But it's not gonna be as regular. Now, if they give me some ad revenue on this stuff, I'll regularly upload those type of videos over there. But that's up to them because they are, you know, if they ain't gonna pay me for that, that's just crazy. Like, how you gonna? I mean, I get it. You want to have models on there that's like actual people, but like, if I'm bringing a YouTube following to your website that could even take it further, why would you not give me ad revenue but give somebody else ad revenue if we're both bringing you hella views? That doesn't make sense. But we're gonna see what's up. Regardless, I'm gonna upload the one video that I said I was gonna upload because I spent a lot of time editing it, and that's what kind of made me salty because I was like, man, I spent all this time editing this video and you telling me it's just gonna be on here for free. But you know, it's all good though. I love y'all, man. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that bell button and subscribe and like the video and all of that. You already know the scoop. Peace.
Hey, what's going on, Sonny? It's Hart, and I watched your video. I'm a huge fan of your sim stuff, but your gaming in general. And I got the Hodge twins here with me.
Yeah.
But Sonny, hey,
Sonny D, man.
the YouTube community loves you. Okay, all right. So
Man,
okay.
go check out Sonny D. Man, it's like the great Sonny D. Yeah.